let's do an example with absolute value here. So we have our absolute value signs. And so what this means is what's in that absolute value sign, it's 2x minus 5 divided by 3, could be either positive or negative. We don't know which. So we have to create two versions. We have to create a positive version and a negative version because while the answer was given as 7 here, it could have been -7 and it would have been changed out. So we set up both, and then we're going to solve both independently and get our two answers. So over here, I'm going to times by 3. And you can do it if you want. You can work them side by side, or you can work them one at a time. It really kind of depends on what you mean. I'm going to probably work them side by side, but that's more because of my screen than anything else. So 2x minus 5 equals -21, because of course, timesing both sides by 3. 2x minus 5 equals positive 21. Okay. Then what I'm going to do here is I am going to add 5 to both sides. So then this is 2x equals, let's see here, -16. And this is 2x equals positive 26. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and I have to divide by 2. So then x equals -8 here, x equals 26 halves here, but of course we would reduce this to, oh, that's 13. Cool. I like it when it's a nice clean number. I was thinking it didn't reduce and then I really wasn't thinking. So we have two answers, -8 and 13. Then we of course always go back and we should check these in our problem. So I'm going to come back up here. And if I put -8 into there, I would get -8 times 2, so then that's -16 minus 5, which is -21, divided by 3, I get -7, which then becomes 7. Like, cool. Now what if I use 13? Well, then I'd get 26 minus 5, which is 21, divided by 3, positive 7, which also gives me. So then I've checked both, and my answers are correct. So the big thing with these absolute values is making sure you set up both versions and that you test both versions. And then of course, always check them. There is a higher probability here that you are going to get sometimes some answers that don't check. So always do that check. Well, before it's kind of to make you feel good here, it often is a necessity. So I would definitely recommend keeping that practice.